Just had a pause to celebrate here. All four monitors light up, so that's good. There's the middle one, and then the lockdown bar and the pretty sweet monitor here, or I should say TV, I guess. The sharpness of the C3 is unbelievable, like at all angles here. The one gotcha here was I was having the longest trouble here of getting the lockdown bar monitor to read on the PC, and what I had was, on the board you're going to find that there's only an HDMI output. What I had was an HDMI to DisplayPort output, and that seemed to be the trouble here. Once I took that plug out, that's why you see these cords kind of hanging out here, because this is a test. Once I unplugged the HDMI to DisplayPort cord to plug into the C3, so I've got an HDMI coming out of the TV there, and the DisplayPort is going into the PC. I have a 1660 Ti, so it has 3 display ports and 1 HDMI output. So that is why I went that route. I'm just happy that that HDMI to DisplayPort cord worked on the C3. This gets everything together. It does seem that I'm going to need a HDMI extension, and that will get the lockdown bar, all of it seamless here. And I guess while I'm here, I was brave enough to turn on the PC, and I was expecting flames or something, but even with the disaster that you see here, that blinking light is a good sign. That means that the board is alive and active. I'm going to go ahead and test the LED lights next. That's the next. Cross your fingers, and hopefully all the LEDs that I've been working on with the soldering will just work. So as long as the lights turn on, we know we're in business. Also, since the last time we chatted, these 2 holes were the perfect size for a 140 size fan. I just took them from a prior PC build, and then I drilled 4 small holes with another screw, and then I used the regular case fan screws that were in there. They're not going anywhere. And what I did is I took a USB to, I'm trying to find it. There's no chance you're gonna see it, but there's 2 USB fan headers that are coming out. They come out to be about there. And then I've got a USB to, I guess, the PC fan header. There's 2 fan headers that are going into that USB cord. Again, when I'm further along, I'll put all the links in the description to all the videos, so you guys can grab whatever you are needing for your project. So where am I here? So I'm going to go and try to figure out the Arduino. I'm pretty sure it's Arduino software that is going to allow me to activate the lights. And we'll see how things go. Getting things set up for the testing of the LEDs. Still on the phone here, and this picture is super sharp. So I don't know if it translates well on the phone or not, but it's awesome. So what we got to do is download Arduino IDE. You can just Google Arduino IDE, and you'll run right into this. The version might be different, but it's going to be the same process. I'm on 2.3.2. Once you download it, what I did was I created a subfolder in a V pinball path. So I did a little Googling, and I'm planning on using the baller installation, and it seems that the default path for that is C drive V pinball with a capital P. No space. So what I did is I created a folder there, and then I created a subfolder named _tools. That's going to be where all the miscellaneous tools will go. that isn't part of the installation. So anyhow, so once I've installed the Arduino, I trusted a number of pop-ups and installed a number of COM installs that the application provided, and it returned me to this main screen here. I went to File, Preferences, and once I did that, I went to the additional boards path, which is at the bottom of this pop-up that appeared. And then what we've got to do is we're going to install a JSON path here, and there's the path here. But you could just look up Arduino Teensy and Google that, and it will be the first link that that pops up there. But once you put in that JSON string, I'm going to hit OK, and that's going to install a number of things. Now that I put the path in and I hit OK, I'm going right there. This is, I guess, the board manager. And I typed in Teensy, and I'm going to click Install there. All right, then we're going to go to Teensy in that dropdown. You're going to go to File, Examples, Octo, and Basic Test. All right, turns out that since I'm ready to test all the LEDs, I need to start looking at, instead of the Arduino, it is important that I downloaded those things that we just walked through, but the next steps is to go to configtool.vpinuniverse.com, create an account. You could just Google Direct Output Framework or DOF config tool, and once you've created an account, you'll get to a screen that looks like this when you click My Account. And what you need to do is just move that number of WS2811 to 1, and there's going to be a couple extra steps. I think the next step is going to combine toys up at the top ribbon of the website. Next, on the DOF config page, in the ribbon, there's a device button. Go and press that. You're going to get a drop down up at the top. It's going to be WS2811. As long as you saved on the account page where you selected the device as 1 just moments ago. Now, there's going to be a lot of drop downs that you're going to select here, but when you select combo 1, it's going to show combo 1 in red, and then green, and then blue in each one of these. So here's all the things, if you've been following along in the tutorials, that I'm choosing. This is displaying everything on the page. It stops on combo port 40, well, down at the bottom, port 40, combo 4. Just go down in there and select all those drop downs. All of it's in the first column. The second column and the third column are blank, the fourth as well. Now over to the right here, here's all the selections. I tend to go top to bottom. So in that first column, everything's 100. And then the second one varies. And then the third column in that box is all zeros. Fourth column will vary throughout. So that is all the configurations. Once you're done, you hit save. So the next step, basically you want to get all your monitors hooked up. Also, you'll need to update your taskbar settings so that your taskbar is not on any of these screens. And basically just start following the instructions on the baller installation. There's 2 different versions. It seems that it's recommended as of November of 2023 to do the beta installer, and it installs literally everything for you, with the exception of DOF and something else. But DOF is the thing that we need to test the LEDs, and you can see that I've got the main monitor still. I'm trying to keep it not all situated within the cab itself, because I've got still quite a bit of work to do. I need the boards and the buttons. I'm probably about halfway done, I would guess. But really the objective here is to test the LEDs or the DOF per se. And to do that, you've got to get the install up and running. So within the tutorial, I'm not going to go through the tutorial as a whole because it seems like it's well documented as a whole, but I'm just going to follow one of the nail buster tutorials. There's a wiki. You just type in nail busters or baller installation and it will get things up and running. Once you do that, I've got the beta again. I'm literally just going to follow the tutorial, the official tutorial on the wiki page. Couple caveats: the monitor, the base of the monitor goes on the left side of the playfield, so just kind of keep that in mind. And your taskbar is only on your main playfield monitor. So that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and do this. It seems like it's just a few clicks and it does all the magic for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up and then see what the next steps might be.